Hey guys, welcome to episode 3 of our PvP bot series, and today we're gonna make some kits for this bot and us really, so we can fight him, and we might also get him attacking, so this could be quite good. So I think what we're gonna start with is we want to have it, so we're gonna start on a kit. And he can have his shield up and stuff, let's say. We can even add a shielding thing, which won't include any scoreboard. So it's quite easy. And then if we get time, we could also do some other stuff. Okay, so we're going to start with our first kit. So we're going to go get a button, some redstone, repeaters, and a command block. Okay, so now that you have all of this stuff, you want to put a button here, a sign here saying any kit. So I'm just gonna keep it simple. So we're gonna do an axe PvP. Okay, and then this is gonna require quite a lot of commands. So yeah. Just be one of that. So you want to put a repeater going this way, and before you do any other command blocks, you just want to do clear, and you want to clear hungry gem, and you also want to clear yourself. And also this is meant to be to another tick, and this is just meant to be to one, so this also powers. So an example of this is I'm just going to chuck all my stuff out, and then when I click, actually I'll need, let's just get some random blocks, and then when I click that, it's all gone. So this will basically work as like a click filter, like a kit filter. So yeah, the way I like to do these sorts of things is I like to do them like this. So then you have like a little nice thingy going, and then put a repeater, and then just. So for axe PvP, you have how many items do you have? I don't really know, but we're gonna start with the armor. So this is for ourselves. So the armor for ourselves. So we're gonna use a different command. We're gonna use item, which we use for the totem refill on episode 2. Replace entity, and then you want to say. You want to do armor.head with, and now this is going to be quite a long command, so you want Minecraft diamond helmet, make sure it's a helmet for the first one since we have armor.head. Then we want to go all the way to the end of this command, and we want to put enchantments. And now enchantments is really your choice, but I'm gonna just put protection 1, and then you want to put a comma, and now this bit isn't optional unless you want it to break. So you want to put Minecraft unbreakable, another one of these squiggly brackets, and you want to put unbreakable true, and then just close it off like this, and bam. So now when I click this, you'll now notice that I have the diamond helmet with protection 1, and it says unbreakable. Okay, so now we're just going to do this with the rest of our armor. So again, what we're going to do is we're going to do item, replace entity, yourself, with your armor, armor.chest this time, with Minecraft diamond, and this wants to be chest plate this time. You want to put enchantments, obviously optional. Okay, so now you got that, and then you want unbreakable, and you want to set that to unbreakable true. Okay, so a good thing that I like doing to speed up this process is just press done. You want to press Control and A, and then Control and C. Okay, and then you click done. go over to this command block and paste it in with Control V, and now you should have all of the command. So instead of armor.chest, you want to put this as armor.legs, and then instead of diamond chest plate, you want it to be diamond leggings, and then done. And then you go in here and press Control V again. You go back, and instead of armor.chest, you want armor.feet. And then you want to go where it says chest plate, and you want to change this to boots. So now what this is essentially doing is, now when we click this button, we have full diamond armor. So that's how that is going to work, and we can get all our stuff. So now that we got all of the, basically the main bits of Axe PvP, and also you can do any PvP kit, this is where it kind of gets a little interesting, a bit confusing for some people, but for me, nah. So you want to put item, replace entity, yourself, with container.0. So you may be thinking that there's no slot 0, but the way it works is container.0 is actually slot 1, so container.1 is actually slot 2. So you want to do this with a diamond underscore sword. And now that you got this, you want it to be unbreakable, and you can add enchantments, but for Axe PvP it's kind of an unenchanted PvP. Unbreakable, and you can put unbreakable true. Okay, so now that we got this unbreakable true, you can just click done. And now this is completely optional, but I'm going to Control C, and then I'm going to Control V. And this time, I want this at slot 3 personally. Other people might want it at a different slot, so I'm going to put container.2. And instead of the diamond sword, we'll want it to be a diamond axe. Okay. And then, of course, you can Control V again, because it's just a quick way. Then I want, for my second slot, I want, instead of a diamond sword, I want a bow. Okay, and then you want to Control V again. And this time, what you're going to want to do, I want my 5th slot to be my crossbow, so I'll click 4, and then I go to here, crossbow, and then you click done. And then for the final one, you want, so you can probably just type this in, so item, replace entity, yourself, with container dot, and for this I'll probably have my 9th slot, so I'll put container.8, and you want to put with arrow 5, or you can choose what I'm at, but I want to keep it with an arrow of 5. So now I'll just dump all my stuff, and then when we do this, the magic happens. We have now all of our stuff in the right, correct places that we wanted it to be. And this also works with totem refill, as you can see. So yeah, and now I'm just gonna clear myself, and now there is one more little step that we need to do, and this is for Hungry Jim. So I'm just gonna do this like this. I think this is probably good. And all you want to do, we're just going to give him some armor. So all you can do is Control A, Control C. This is the chest plate. Just keep track of which ones you've done. So Control A, Control C. Control V. Control A, Control C. Control V. And then Control A, Control C. Control V. Okay, for now we're not really bothered about giving him a sword. Okay, so we just want to have a little look at you, Hungry Gem. Let's just go blank offhand. Also, yeah, we also should probably turn these to impulse. Yeah. Okay, so now that you got this, Hungry Gem, all you have to do is click this. And oh, I see what's happened here. So what we didn't do is we need to change the name to Hungry Gem, which is why he wasn't getting anything. Hungry Gem. Hungry Gem. And finally, Hungry Gem. Okay, so now when we click this, look at this, and now everyone has their stuff. Oh, my crossbow. Obviously, I can't shoot him yet because this guy is in creative. Yeah. So a way to fix him from being creative is because when you'll be on this map, you'll most likely be in survival when you're like getting around stuff. I mean, you will, or adventure mode. So when you log onto this map, so all that we are gonna have to do with this Hungry Gem is absolutely nothing because we don't really need to. So now that we got this, we now have the kit selector. And I can pick up my stuff. So this is the kit, okay? This is the kit. So now we probably want a shield toggle. So we'll have to have a lever again. And what do we name this? We name this totem refill. So we can name this shield refill. Just like this. And then we can go just a bit this way. And put little outlet things. And then remember, repeating command block. Like this. And all that we're going to have to put in here is for the shield we want to do an item, replace entity yourself with your weapon to offhand with a shield, and make sure it is unbreakable. So unbreakable, true, just like this. Click done and make sure it's repeat. Make sure it also needs redstone on, and you can just control C, do this, do that. Make sure it's Hungry Gem. Click done. Make it repeat, just like this. Okay, so now that you've got this, so this will basically keep it in your offhand. It is kind of all we need because we don't really need a scoreboard. So the totem refill one was more like this. So we have the totem pops. I don't do this because this is just actually annoying. So yeah, there is one more thing that we can do. So right now when we have the shield, you notice he'll just have it. He won't like hold it up. But we can easily fix this. And it's honestly very simple to do. So all that we're going to have to do to get Hungry Gem to have up his shield is go over here, put another repeating command block, make sure it's always active. And what you want to say is you want to say player Hungry Gem use continuous and click done. So this means when I do shield, yeah, use continuous, and then when we break this, there you go, you should now start doing it, and it will follow the rules. So if we get an axe, we can disable the we can disable his shield, and then it'll have to recharge, and then we can break it again, and then we break it again. Oh damn. And then he's dead. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So yeah, the shield refill. I'm just gonna player hungry gym 12 spawn. Okay, so now you got Hungry Jim back in the game. Now we basically have a way of making him do stuff, but now we kind of want him to attack us. So this is gonna be honestly really quite simple. So we'll just use a sign and say, actually we probably want to do it this way to conserve space. We want to say bot level NPC. So then when we click this, it will just send a redstone signal. And this is really easy. So all you have to do is player hungry gym stop. Just like that. Okay, so he's not going to attack, he's not going to do nothing. And that's the whole, that thing. So now what we need to do is we need to do attacking bots. And this is actually a really simple command. All you have to do is say player hungry gym attack interval, and you can choose the interval, but I want my interval to be 16 ticks. 20 ticks is 1 second, and like the sword, I think it's like an 11 tick. So if you have 11 ticks, that will be like that, what I'm doing right now. So then if we do this attacking bot, you'll notice he'll attack. So you'll notice he'll just be like this, and when we turn the walking bot, you'll notice he'll continue walking, looking at us and attacking. And we want to set our game mode to survival. Okay, so the Hungry Gym stop command, it could be a bit annoying. So we just want to change him back to attacking bot. As you'll notice, he'll start attacking. And we can't attack him because he's in creative. Okay, hang on, that's enough. Okay, so now that we got the attacking bot, poor level NPC means he just won't attack us. And yeah, so when you do turn this walking bot off, he will stop attacking, even if attacking bot is on. So see, attacking bot's on. When you turn this on, he's still attacking. When you turn it off, he'll stop attacking. So it basically makes him an NPC. But you can just make him stand still and then put attacking bot on, and there you go. So that's kind of it, and yeah. So now you got your Hungry Gym 12, and yeah. And you can make him run towards you without attacking. So yeah, this was kind of the main focus of this episode, and like I said, you can make any kit you want just using this little setup. You can make a mace kit, you can make another kit, but just before we go, I just want to say one more thing. So it's a bit weird, but you would think it would go 0, 1, 2, blah blah blah, 8, then 9, 10, blah blah blah, but it doesn't. It goes, this is 9, that's 10, 11, 12, and then this would be like, I don't even know, like 36 or something. I can't really do the math. So just remember, it goes across here, then up here, then down, and then down, and it always starts on this side, never on this side. So that's basically how you can make any kit you want. But I think there's probably just one more quick thing that we could do. We're not going to add like a little barrier, but we probably want the player to be able to TP somewhere. So where are we at? Yeah, okay. So all we want to do is just have a button saying fight bot, just like this, and just the little outlets. And then this, I want to TP a block by 1 to 100, -60, 100, and you want to TP the bot to 120. Oh no, TP Hungry Gem to 110. You can choose anything, but I'm going to choose 110, and then -60, 100, just like this. So then when you click this button, he's here, and then all your like stuff is over here, just like this. And I'm kind of just making an area with these command blocks where I'm gonna do. So yeah, that's kind of everything in this episode. But before we go, we just gotta quickly add a summon bot. Okay, and all you want to do is just do player Hungry Gem spawn at, and this at one is important, so you want to get some coordinates. I stand right here, so it's not that far away, and put the coordinates in, so I can go, it's around -8, so we put -8, and it's at -60, so we put -60, so it's there, and then we put 8. So if we were to just slash kill Hungry Gem, so he's left the game, then all we have to do is summon bot, and he's back, just like this. And then obviously we can choose our kit and stuff like that. So anyway guys, hope you enjoyed. See you.